Good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. We've been talking about foundations to make sure that our lives, our focus, our hearts are tuned in to Jesus, who he is and what he's done for us on the cross. Because no matter what your life looks like, I'm just telling you, it's going to lose it, right? It's going to fly away from you if you don't have a foundation. Stories told about a student who was picking up a philosopher to lecture at his university. They're driving in, and the student says to the professor, there's the Wexner Center for the Arts. It's the world's first postmodernist building. The philosopher says, well, what does it mean to be a postmodernist building? I know what that means with respect to literature and logic. What does it mean to be a postmodernist building? Well, the student looks at him and says, it basically has no purpose. You go inside that building, there are all sorts of stairwells that go up to nothing. There are pillars that are not adjoined to the ceiling. Every room you go in, it's completely bizarre and entirely non-functional. The architect reasons that since life is meaningless and capricious, it doesn't have a purpose, there ought to be a building with no purpose too. It's then that the philosopher, the professor, waits a minute and then he says, yeah, but did the architect apply the same rules to the foundation? And the whole idea is this: even if it is crazy, it still has to have a foundation upon which to stand. And I want to encourage you in that if you're not careful, you'll put your faith in crazy things instead of a foundation that truly can stand. So Jesus says in Matthew 7, verse 19, that every tree that does not bear good fruit, it's cut down and thrown into the fire. You may be in a moment right now where it feels like some things you put your hope and trust in are being thrown into the fire. And I know that's disheartening, but at the end of the day, maybe that's God's kindness reminding you not to put your hope and faith in relationships or in money or in a career or reputation, but to return your faith back to a foundation upon which it can truly stand. Faith in Jesus Christ. Let's keep having a firm foundation. And that's Hope for Today. I'll see you next time.